So, I'm Angelica Durla, I'm from BSQMB, and for today, I'll discuss some topics that I learned in Introduction to Criminology. So, first one is the history of Philippine College of Criminology. So, it was started when former Supreme Court Justice Felix Angelo Bautista founded the Philippine College of Criminology or PCCR, and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, granted its approval in 1954. It is the pioneer of School of Criminology for scientific crime detection and police crime education in the Philippines. Second one is, it is said that criminality is considered as the serious problem in today's society. This is because crime does not respect any age, sex, culture, and religion. And it is a worldwide phenomenon occurs in all economic strata, and it is difficult to eradicate. So next is the definition of the word crime. So in legal point of view, crime is an any act or omission in violation, infraction of the existing laws, policies, regulation, and regulation of the society. Wherein act means bodily movement tending to produce some effect in the external world, and omission means interaction that failure to perform a positive duty that one is bound to do. There must be a law requiring doing or performance of an act. Another thing is, before an act can be defined as a crime, it must have any of the following general characteristics, like if there is a certain external consequences or harm, the harm must be forbidden and prescribed under the law. There must be a conduct. There must be intentional or reckless action that result to the harmful consequences. Mens rea, a guilty mind must be present. This means that there is intention to achieve harm or a knowledge that the prohibited harm will result. There must be a concurrence of mens rea and conduct. That is, the criminal act must be accompanied by an equally criminal mind. So another thing is the classification of criminals and crime behavior. So there are 5 in classification of criminals, wherein number 1 is the acute criminals. They are not really criminals since they do not show persistent, antisocial, or criminal attitude, and do not frequently violate the law. Criminal activities are usually not serious in nature. Second one is the situational criminals, are characterized by the fact that particular situation arises that elicits his antisocial feelings and put them into action. They are those type of person whom it can be said that the opportunity makes the thief. So the third one is the criminal, the associated criminal, is influenced by his immediate environment wherein external circumstances may arise and mobilize his criminalistic tendencies. This is our person who got involved in the criminal act, a result of being associated with people who have the same criminal pattern as them. Then number 4 is the accidental criminal. These are people involved in the criminal act by chances of mistake, like careless driving or thoughtless throwing of burning match may put an otherwise law-abiding man in serious predicament. The last one is the neurotic criminals. These are a group of people who carry out criminal acts as a result of obsessive, compulsive, and affliction such as kleptomania or gambling, and etc. So next is developing criminological theory. Criminological theory is based on science. Theories include a specific set of ideas that are testable using systematic method. This is what makes the theory scientific. So there are 3 epistemological frameworks that is important in criminology: the objectivism, constructivism, and subjectivism. First is the objectivism. It is based on the orientation that there exists a real world outside of people consciousness. In other words, there are universal truth or facts about the world. Number 2 is the constructivism. People construct or create their own reality. And subjectivism, the belief that reality constructed, although this construction is not done consciously but rather unconsciously. So another is the 5 pillars in criminal justice system. The number 1 is the law enforcement, the prosecution, judicial, correctional, and the community.